same weather system expected to hit central Indiana later on today.
Yeah, we are expecting those stronger storms here at home in Indiana, and a lot of severe weather is expected with this. So what we mean by that is winds that reach levels of 60, 70, 80 miles an hour even possible with some of these storms. Right now we're looking at 66 degrees as you head out the door this morning. It's pretty calm outside. Winds are out of the south at 15 miles an hour. So it's a pretty warm and easy start to the day. You're going to be okay for that first part, but statewide severe weather is our risk for later on today. Now we're going to get some showers and even some thunderstorms in the first part of this Wednesday. However, we're looking again towards the later afternoon to early evening hours when we really kick up some of those stronger storms. So notice right now near Bloomington, we've got some light showers, and really we're going to be talking about through the morning as we watch some of these showers start to develop. We would like to see some slight thunderstorm activity, stuff that's not so intense or reaching severe criteria. If we can hang on to some storms in the first part of the day, it would actually be kind of good to run out some of that energy that's in the environment and that air mass that's just directly over Indiana right now, because what we're doing is we are continuing to pull in, as we have been for the past couple of days, a strong warm south breeze with a lot of moisture in it. Right now that puts our temperatures 16 degrees warmer than they were yesterday. We've been continuing to warm and warm and warm. Notice how much cooler it is though out west behind a cold front. And normally we don't national temperatures, they kind of matter a lot right now because they really do a good job of telling the weather story overall and just how big this system is and how wide and far reaching it is. So 15 degrees in Denver, you go from those temperatures in the teens and then it just gets warm in the 60s already this morning. Indianapolis at 66 degrees. So we've got just a strong difference in the warm and cold air masses, and when they come together on that edge right there where you see the winds converging and just not knowing which direction to go really and battling it out, that's when we get those strong and severe storms right along the boundary of those air masses. That's why we are looking at some intense weather coming up for us this evening. So we've got winds out of the south continuing to pull in warm, moist air. Aloft, so winds way up in the sky, way up there. We're looking at some stronger winds that are going to be a different direction, so we could get some shear. What we mean by shear is a little bit of spin going on here. We're also looking at dew point temperatures, so just talking about the overall storm environment. This is why we are going to potentially see that severe storm threat tonight. We've got warm, moist air pulling in out of the Gulf, so you notice all that green right there. Dew point temperatures in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Right behind a huge dry line, it drops off completely. So we've got a lot of moisture to work with. We're going to have some good wind energy to work with, and also the temperatures are certainly warm enough too. So looking ahead to the next couple of hours, we could get again some thunderstorms in the first part of the day. Now this isn't the primary time frame for severe storm threats to take place, but I just want to point out that around 9 to 12 p.m., 9 a.m. to 12 to noon, we are going to be looking at some widespread showers. We could get some heavier showers out of this, even some pops of lightning and rumbles of thunder. And really, once again, that would be good if that can happen, because we want to exhaust as much energy out of the atmosphere as possible. If you think about it as like a big engine, just get rid of some of that heat and some of that moisture and just shove it off and shove it into the higher layers of the air. Really, we don't want this at the ground level. We don't want all that heat just festering up at the surface. So if we can exhaust some of that energy in the first part of the day, that would be great. And then later on tonight, depending on how our storms do in the morning hours, if we can get rid of some of that heat and some of that energy and keep the clouds to stick with us and even keep some of that rains to stick with us, it could limit a little bit the environment that we'll see later on tonight. Now, are we going to get rid of the severe threat by the showers sticking around this morning? No. We are still looking at anywhere from about 5 p.m. to midnight, looking at those stronger storms to turn severe. That could be anything from strong gusty winds. We could be looking at some power outages along with the wind damage, and also some severe hail as well. So tornadoes are also a threat with the storms that we're looking at for later on tonight. So make sure you are staying weather aware, especially as the sun goes down and it gets a little harder to see outside. Justin?
Hey, thank you, Alyssa.